Dutch Brothers over on 30th Street in Bell, one of my favorite cocktail places. They invented a new energy drink called the Rebel. They dumped it in a cup before I can get the can, so I wanted to show you the can, but this is what the color looks like. I'll add a picture of the can or something. Let's try it out. Oh man, it tastes just like a rock star. I overpaid for a rock star. Damn you, Dutch Brothers. Let me down. Stick with your ER 911. Welcome to SWOGGLE ROCK.
His name is Ben. I'm Mr. Spock. It's time for SWOGGLE ROCK. Oi, oi! It's time for SWOGGLE ROCK. Oi, oi!
Alright, motherfuckers. Oh, it is episode 20 of SWOGGLE ROCK. I'm, of course, Ed Swoggle, whatever you came to know me as for the past 20 episodes. We made it here. A few videos along the way, took a couple weeks off to resituate. We're still doing that, so you're not getting the full set yet. We got done with Wrestlemania 28. That was a hell of an event. Didn't live up to all the hype, but there was some really good, epic, memorable shit, history going down at that event. So I'll touch on that in a minute. We're also going to show another video of a soda we tried that we got from Rocket Fizz. Was it good? Is it bad? First and foremost, let me get through a few questions from formspring.me/EdSwoggle. And I haven't done any, but I only got 3 because I've been answering my questions today. Check out my Facebook wall for all those that you've probably seen. It's all the really questions I've got, but I've been sitting on these 3 questions for the past few weeks because I haven't had questions in a while. Timmy Booberton, which is Adam Gronvold. What kind of backwoods, inbred, fucking retard, idiot piece of shit doesn't like bacon? Even vegans love bacon, whether they are willing to admit it or not. I agree. I can't help but agree. People love bacon. Chocolate covered, candied, or just regular good old breakfast greasiness. It's a vice that most people share. If someone says they don't like bacon, then they don't like meat. That's just the way it is. If you eat meat, you love yourself some bacon. I don't give a fuck who you are, unless you're like really super healthy. And then you try to come up with alternatives like turkey bacon, chicken bacon, whatever, soy bacon. You still come up with alternatives. That was like the #1 meat source to come up with alternatives for, you know? So, I think everyone loves bacon. Bacon. Bacon's good in a lot of things. Like I said, chocolate covered bacon is magnifique. Yeah, definitely bacon. Bacon. Alright. Ed, do you think I could co-host SWOGGLE ROCK? I'm not funny too. Whatever, troll. You know what? I'm one of these people on YouTube, even though I don't have that many viewers. I'd love to get more viewers, but I'm not doing this for money. You don't see a little commercial before my show comes up that, I'm not doing this for money. I'm not a YouTube partner by any means. If my show got better and it got more viewers, I might consider it, but I'm not going to, follow any rules and whatever. I don't do my show for popularity. I do it for a legacy, I do it so I can keep a video journal of my life and edited for the good parts, It's like, I have tons of pictures of both my dad and my uncle, Dan, who passed on Christmas, and I have memories, but I wish I had more video. I wish I had something that I can actually watch and relive in the flesh instead of just reliving it in my memory. I put this out because you never know what's going to happen. One day, you might pass on, unfortunately, or, too soon and all that. And you really want to leave the people that you love and the people that love you something to remember you by. And these shows kind of do that for me. I hope that, knock on wood to a motherfucking degree and shit, that I don't pass. But if I do, I hope that you guys can watch this and always remember me, the way I would want to be remembered. As crazy spaz, just talking to you guys and just living life to its fullest, even when you're doing not a goddamn thing at all. So keep trolling. I know I'm not funny. I really don't give a fuck. If you find me funny, thanks for being my friend. Or thanks for being in my life. Alright, what's the next question from these assholes? How to cure AIDS? I think it's by Alalika666. It looks like Kais Chris Samala. Not Kamala. Salama? Kais Chris Salama. Alright, how to cure AIDS? Win $640 million in the lottery. And if you have AIDS, you could probably get a cure. Just saying. It's money. Look at Magic Johnson. I mean, it's money, but it's also keeping yourself very healthy. It's keeping yourself very healthy and doing everything right and just staying healthy. I mean, you can beat it. People don't think you can, but you can. Look at Magic Johnson. Either he never had to begin with, or he's a miracle with moolah. Money cures the world. I can't hate. If I had several $1 million or whatnot, I'd love trying to find a cure for diabetes just for myself. I mean, it'd be great if it could help someone else too. But I want to live long enough for my family, you know. If it can help other people, that's fine. If it can't, I'm still going to do it. If I have the money. Can't hate on people that have money. It'd be nice to have money, but you can't hate on people that have money. Those are my 3 questions. Let's show you the shot from my mom's house where I drank John Lemonade from Rocket Fizz. This is soda number 5. There's one more to go after this one. We'll do it next week. But Rocket Fizz is such an awesome place. Make sure you guys go check it out. 51st Avenue in Union Hills. Went by there the other day. Tried some other sodas. Got those on video, but I'm going to get the 6-pack done first. So definitely pick up, there's like hundreds of different types of real pure cane sugar sodas that you can get there that are just so unique and so cool. Definitely go to Rocket Fizz. It's a small chain. You got some different states, but the one this year in Arizona is at 51st Ave, Union Hills, and it is fantastic. It's fun. Here's John Lemonade. I take off on one of the main Beatles, John Lennon. Enjoy.
This one's John Lemonade, like John Lennon. So we're gonna try this one out. Let me open it up and I'll give you my opinion. Smells good. It smells kind of weird. It smells like a little lemony, but a little minty. Maybe it's like a fresh lemon. That's interesting. It tastes like a lemonade, but it's a little different.
What are you doing? Are you a little dog?
You wanna try it?
He had a ball with
I'll tell me what you think. You don't care for it?
sweet gimlet.
How is it?
Oh,
A little bit. I think that's the cane sugar effect.
Alright, I've talked about wrestling in a while, but since Wrestlemania just passed, I don't think I could avoid talking about the subject. We gotta go over what happened at Wrestlemania a little bit, and we gotta go over what happened the other night on Raw. And feel sorry for those people behind the stupid palm trees that didn't need to be there holding the lighting and cell and everything up in the screens. Yeah, sucks for those people, huh? Alright, Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. Oh god, this pissed me the fuck off. I was going off on Facebook. I was just screaming to myself, watching it. I was like, going, what the fuck did I just see? And I still, I don't get it. I mean, well, I get it, but it shouldn't have been at Mania. If they're gonna squash Bryan in 18 seconds, I know they wanted to get a record, but seriously, it didn't help out anyone. Sheamus didn't need to win like that. You know, they didn't need to have him squashed in 18 seconds, because, you know, Sheamus is getting booed at events. Not booed at Raw. I hope that doesn't continue. I really like Sheamus. I predicted him to beat Daniel Bryan, but not like that. It was just such a terrible booking decision. It doesn't do anything for anybody. It makes Bryan look completely weak. You know, I understand why they even squashed him at small, but that could have been happening in Extreme Rules. That could have happened at any other pay-per-view. It could happen on fucking Raw. It could happen on fucking SmackDown. But why did you do it at WrestleMania? He ran out there all epic in his new robe going, yes, yes. And he had tons of people in the crowd with yes signs going, yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, Daniel Bryan is so over as a heel. I mean, don't you realize the last time shit like this happened was back in the Attitude Era? And I get there's a lot of people split on the subject, you know? People are saying, it's business. It's like, no, it's bad fucking business. There's nothing good to come out of Daniel Bryan losing in 18 fucking seconds. The only good thing is that he's being so noticed that at the Raw the night after, people were chanting, yes, 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 loud. He wasn't even in the ringside area during the show. He was the most over-cheered person there that night. Even more than Rock. I dare to say almost even more than Brock Lesnar, but we'll get into that in a minute. It's just Daniel Bryan Mania has taken over. That yes chant is the new what. And you know what? I don't mind that. I don't care if I ever hear what again. I enjoy it sometimes, but when they're interrupting something important, especially like the Mania build-up, the Taker and Triple H build-up, when you're what, don't what them. Shit. What people that you can't stand, you know? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, I don't get why Daniel Bryan lost in 18 seconds. It doesn't help anyone whatsoever. It shouldn't have happened at Mania. If you want to do a squash, fucking awesome. Sweet. Cool. Don't do it at Mania. Show your talents. That's what Mania is for. It's the grandest stage. Don't get squashed on the fucking grandest stage of the year. I don't see what's so fucking hard about that. Do you? It's fucking stupid. It's bad booking. It's not good for business. And it ruined the rest of the show for a lot of people, including myself. I mean, we put down for it. We didn't do the whole, streaming from... No, we didn't do any of that. We got it legit. And I put the order in, and then I saw that first match, and I was like, what the fuck did I just pay for? Or what the fuck did I just promise to pay for? It's... let's move on, because this is just going to keep pissing me off. We all know what my point is. But it just ruined the rest of the night, including the next match, Randy Orton versus Kane. It was a decent match, and Kane had a nice little spot off the top rope with the top rope chokeslam. I think everyone was expecting Randy to bust out an RKO out of that spot, but he didn't, and Kane went over. Really weird decision, but nothing that really alters anything differently, I would have cared more about that match if bullshit didn't happen to Daniel Bryan. That's the God honest truth. They said fuck you to the internet fan. Not even just the IWC, but internet fans in general. There's internet fans that hate the IWC. I've grown tired of them myself, and even though I still continue to be part of it, but it's just individuals in the IWC are good, but a mob is always a bad thing, and trust me, I know, I've led lots of them. But yeah, it was an okay match, but it was hard to rate because I was still pissed off about Daniel Bryan and Sheamus. And I rewatched it, and it was like, it's a good match, but the crowd doesn't seem to be into it either because of Daniel Bryan and Sheamus. That decision just in the next match after that, Big Show and Cody, that's the match that should have been the squash. That should have been the squash match. Big Show and Cody, because they're building up, Show's never won singles matches at Mania, and that's what they're building up to. He's finally going to beat Cody. He should have knocked him out with one punch and beat him right there. Cody's had Mania moments. Daniel Bryan is not. He was screwed out of his moment last year, and now he was basically not screwed out of a moment this year, but it's just he was noticed for the wrong reasons. And it's going to make him go over because people are seeing it and not really feeling sorry, but feeling pissed off that they were screwed because they know that Daniel Bryan is a hell of a fucking performer that deserves a lot fucking better. It's helped them get noticed in that regard, but it's not a good thing. He doesn't want it that way. I hope he doesn't want it that way. He seems a lot more legit than to fucking get heat or to get fucking props that way. To get over that way, it's just... I don't know. It's hard to explain. So I'm sorry for all my non-wrestling fans, friends that are still watching and just see me become a fucking nerd and a half. But that's the way it is. That was a diva match. Who cares? Kelly and Maria Menounos. Fuck over Beth Phoenix and Eve. I don't care about Eve, but Beth Phoenix deserves better too. I wouldn't say she would want to go to TNA because their women's division is starting to slack too, but that's beside the point. Just bullshit as usual. Job now, and they shouldn't be. Came the end of an era. This match is very good. However, I personally rank it 4th on the last 4 Undertaker matches at Mania. This is the 4th. The first one with HBK and Shawn Michaels, I rate that 1st. It's a toss-up between HBK 2 and Triple H 1, which one is 2nd and 3rd. You know, I was at HBK Taker 2, and that was HBK's last match at WrestleMania 26. But I kind of liked Triple H and Undertaker at WrestleMania 27. Those both matches can either go either way, and then 4th would be this Hell in a Cell. It was a really good match that was known for better moments. But the match itself, it was more gimmick than last year. I don't really have any complaints though. I mean, they're both old and they're both working, and they told the story in a fucking half. And that's what really matters. But on a technical point, this is not the most technical of the 4. This is not the most. There's a lot of brawling, a lot of weapons usage. It told the story, and that's all that fucking matters. As far as story goes, this contends. All the stories are great. All the stories are great. This is better than last year's. It might even be better than the first one because there wasn't that much of a story going into it. The story compares with the end of WrestleMania 26. You know what I'm trying to say? Both those years were very bittersweet stories being told in the ring, and that's what fucking matters. But as far as match quality themselves, this is the 4th out of the last 4. Just being honest. Undertaker's hair, rocking the hawk, kinda. Looks kind of weird. Lots of chair usage, a lot of sledgehammer usage, a lot of really like, ooh. But the star of the match was Shawn Michaels and his acting. Wow, I mean, he was just in the corner like, I can't do this, I can't do this. That was such dramaticism. I know I did a horrible rendition just now, but god damn, that was dramaticism. Oh, wow. And they kept saying, stay down, stay down. And I was like, you really felt in the moment, you know? It's like, you thought one of these motherfuckers was going to kill the other motherfucker. And Taker ended it with another stank-piled tombstone like he did Shawn at 26. And that's history. End of an era. What does that mean? Who knows? There's no career on the line. Taker might come back for another match. Triple H probably back once or twice. Shawn's still pretty much done. But as far as their feud, it's over. And that's, I think, what it's about. Maybe Undertaker's done. Maybe he is. I don't know. But the race at the end, that was pretty fucking cool shit. That was a moment that almost made me kind of tear up. It's just like, you know, they put everything in they fucking had. They're not active anymore, so this just takes the fucking shit out of their fucking wind of their fucking sails, you know? They're not active. So, it's just amazing what they did in that match. It really is. And at the end, it was like it was like a curtain call, you know? It was just like the curtain call. Thank you. An end of an era. We bid you adieu. Alright. Great match. Alright, then after that was Team Teddy versus Team Long. Right team went on. Whistles tried his story to tell at the end with Zack Ryder and Eve. Saw it coming from a mile away, but it was still a good story being told. I'm glad Laurinaitis is in charge. As much as I personally can't stand him as a human being, his work behind the scenes and his what shit that's happened throughout the history of WWE people don't necessarily know about. But as far as an on-screen character, he's a fucking total douche, and it's just fucking fantastic. Same with David Otunga. He's just really improved. I'm glad he's in the role he's in. He's fucking just, he's making the show a little bit better himself. Please stop wearing that fucking half shirt the way you got it cut. Oh my god. That shirt is fucking Andy, man. Side cut shirt from the NWO days, but you have it all the way up to your pecs, like, hi, how you guys doing? I'm David Otunga. I got tickets to the Jim Boston concert. Alright, but he's great. Right team went over. Jericho Punk, outstanding match, outstanding story. I wish the crowd was more into it. I really do. Oh my god, I was having fun, but it's just the crowd not being into it. It's like, I was more concerned, like, what the fuck are they not watching? This should feel a lot more special. And I blame the crowd in Miami, but I can't blame them because they're a great crowd. They were hot most of the night. Yeah, that's Rocket Cena. Before that, MGK and Flo Rida performed, and once again, before that we had the Brodus Clay and his Mama and Bridge Club segments. Both those things made me think, why 18 seconds on Daniel Bryan and Sheamus? And just, it really pissed me off, and I think that re-sparked me being pissed off going into Rocket Cena. The match seemed okay. I just wasn't into it. It didn't at one time ever capture me the way it was supposed to. The way Hogan Rock did. You know, it never captured me at all. Just being honest, the match just never captured me. I know I get accused, I'm a fucking Rock hater, and I got my reasons. I'm not seen as big a fan either, but I was on his side going into this, and I still am. It's just, I like what Cena's doing. He's just slowly feeding the fires of becoming a heel, just bit by bit. It's going to be the slowest turn in history, but once it finalizes, it'll be glorious. I'm gonna give props to you, Cena. You're feeding the fires. You're going through changes. I can tell, and I hope I like the outcome because I'm really sick of base John Cena. But yeah, Brock won that match. What do you fucking do? Then we get to Raw the next night. Rock wants to go for the championship, but whatever. John Laurinaitis is in charge. Championship match. Jericho Punk have a nice little segment after Mark Henry beats him by count out. By Punk by count out. Alcohol. There's probably something else. Looks kind of like alcohol, broken bottles. Nice little. It keeps the feud going. It's great. It deserves to be the main event of Extreme Rules. Because it didn't get the proper main adventure that it did at WrestleMania. This match neat, but then return of the night. Brock Lesnar. Holy shit! I mean, I heard about it on the weekend might happen, but the way it just happened, it was just like, first of all, I didn't know WWE was cool with him being a walking Jimmy John's ad. Whatever. But I'm glad he's back. A lot of people rip on Brock for taking off because he didn't want to wrestle anymore and he wanted to try to join up football, and then he became the biggest star of UFC, something I really don't give a shit about. But my memories of Brock Lesnar are those when he was in his prime in WWE. When he was a rookie that was in his prime and all that. And he was only in there for 2 years. And he made such an impact during that time that it's fucking crazy. I mean, Brock Lesnar is just, I'm looking forward to something. And then you put the F5 on John Cena in the show. It looked more intense than ever. I'm glad to see him back. He's reportedly he's here for about a year. It'll take place in WrestleMania 29. Thumbs up to all of it. I don't care. It's like I understand how you. This is like the Republicans versus the Democrats, the Rock fans versus the Brock fans. A lot of people are usually in the middle, but I'm in the middle, leaning towards Brock. There's no reason. No. There's a reason why it's split, because the word hypocrite's been used on the internet. People like me, because I don't like The Rock. I don't mind The Rock personally. I just never was a really big Rock fan. I think all this hoopla about him is fucking ridiculous, to be quite honest. He had an appeal, but you don't see people going this batshit crazy when Austin comes back. They sometimes you do, but Austin came back for a match, even though he should get this much crazy attention, he wouldn't. He wouldn't get it. he wouldn't be getting all this pumped up hype. If him versus Punk, it would still probably be second to last match. That's a fucked up thing. I guarantee you, Rock had the last match of the evening because they fucked up at 18 with Rock and Hogan. If Austin came back for one match like against CM Punk, it would not be the last match of the evening. And that is hypocritical. That is fucking bullshit. But straying away from the subject, I'm glad Brock Lesnar's back. I've always been a fan of his. He wasn't a big promo person, but the way he just decimated opponents really was just wonderful. I can see him in the ring with the likes of a Dolph Ziggler. Oh man, I want to see that fucking beating. Oh, Dolph Ziggler, the best seller in the WWE versus Brock Lesnar, one of the biggest ass-kicking powerhouses. Wow, that's going to be a thing of beauty to look forward to. I think about these things when I think about Brock being back. Yeah, he's going against Cena. What we fucking do? You know, that'd be who knows where that's going to lead. But in the meantime, book him like a fucking face. Put him against Ziggler. Wow, you're going to have fucking 5-star match potential right there. Seriously, 5 stars. Enough about wrestling. I know you all are sick of it, and the amount I've watched in the past several days, I'm a little sick of it too. I'm never sick of it. It's my fun.
Upon further drinking, it's not even as good as a Rockstar or a Red Bull, honestly. It's like one of those flavors, really downsized in taste, and it kind of made my tongue a little numb at one point. It's 325 on that. I love Dutch Brothers. I will support them. I'll drink their coffee, but I don't see myself getting a Red Bull again. It just wasn't anything special about it. If you want the same flavor, go for a Rockstar, way cheaper. Even a Red Bull is cheaper than this. I hate to see Dutch Brothers. I hate to put them on blast about something, but I have to. It just wasn't that good. Somewhere between a meh and a boo.
Alright, before we take off for this week, I want you guys to know that we're going to be soon starting a new show. Me and my friend Todd Gray. They just moved back, so Todd and I are going to be doing shows where we try different shit. We're going to go to Asian markets, Mexican markets, all sorts of different places and get weird shit. Yeah, some people might call it a reckless eating ripoff, but I'm definitely influenced by them. By the way, if you haven't checked out Reckless Eating yet, what's stopping you? Go to recklesseating.com, go to youtube.com/reckless eating. Oh wow, it's just the best channel on YouTube. All the guys I've talked to them all through Facebook. They're all real decent dudes. Matt Zion, Chris Reckless, Michael Keeve, otherwise known as Chuck.
Those 3K.
As Nader. Oh, Nader's a fucking beast. Just watch these videos. You got Havoc and Sean, Crimson Pain. You got A-Rock and Hobo Brown. Gee, I wonder why I clumped them together. You got Death Toll. You got the ladies. Yeah, but it's just seriously, it's one of the best channels. They got over 1,000 videos to watch, just them trying weird shit. That's what I describe it as like Man vs. Food meets Bizarre Foods Vendors. That's what I describe it. They're all wrestling fans, which is very cool. It's fun to talk to them about wrestling and shit. Rebel makes awesome fucking wrestling videos of the pros and WWE, just fantastic. But check out recklesseating.com. It'll change your fucking life. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a show that's kind of like that. Try something out. We tried a few things out already, but I kind of I'm gonna try to start regulating my trying things to that show. And this is, SWOGGLE Rock's my baby, but this is gonna be my joint venture with Todd Gray, and the girls are gonna be taking care of the shooting and whatnot, and the production value of it. So that's where I'll keep an eye out for that. We're gonna be blowing up, yo. Hope. Alright, so until next week, I think I said all I need to say. Watch Reckless Eating, and toodles.
Game is dead. Now this is the spot. It's time for SWOGGLE ROCK. Oi, oi.